And so
Yeah.
I think we have to change our visuals, and that's as you know, one of the things I've been working on is changing the visuals for what we call sustainability.
So, so what I can gather, if I'm thinking like a business, so we need the pivot to Sophie 2.0.
Right, right.
Would
So
that be applicable
what's
to you in this instance, if we
well,
get the
I
new
mean,
Sophie?
you might consider getting another puppy, right? I mean, that would be the way to continue having the companionship if that was your goal.
Hmm.
In your business, I think you have to ask a fundamental question first, which is what are you trying to sustain?
Hmm.
I mean, clearly, the very nature of business is that you have to sustain the economics and to be profitable. Because if you're not profitable, you're not in business by definition. And so the economic piece, in a way, ought to take care of itself. We shouldn't have to think about the economics in sustainability because that's already being taken care of. Every business already tracks lots of different metrics for its financial health. But where we've been lacking is in all these other dimensions. You know, you said fun, right? Having fun with Sophie, enjoying the companionship. What are all the other things that we want to grow in the business besides just the monetary side? So that's what I think we need to include in these new frameworks is what do we want to grow and how do we do it in a way that allows it to continue over an extended period of time.
Yeah. So, okay, just taking it one step further. Now, a business way of doing that would be that get a Sophie 2.0, which is a puppy. And would you get two puppies? Or would you get three puppies and then nurture? So you do one and then it's obviously, you know, another 17 to 20 years. Or do you get a second puppy? What is that? Do you get a third puppy?
Well,
Do you have that sort of continuation thing? And what's the limit that you stop?
Right. What's your ultimate objective, right? Is your objective to save all the puppies in the world and to look after them all, which is probably a gargantuan and impossible task? Or
but the linear growth idea, if you measure growth as the number of puppies you have or how many dogs you have, then that would be the agenda. But then is that just how much scrambled eggs do you have to make in the morning? How many eggs do you have to do that? So you have that expense. But I think the problem that businesses don't have, or community has with businesses, is they get as many dogs, but the scrambled eggs are made by the public. So like if someone were to make Sophie and feed for Sophie and handle all the vet bills, then you can have all the dogs you want and then you'll be super happy. I think that's sort of the thing which makes a business unsustainable because they don't look at the full picture. In your case, you're a sustainable business because you look all the way around to the end. But then one of the flip sides is obviously it depends on what you measure. If you measure happiness, you are happy with one dog, it keeps you happy. But if you have 100 dogs,
you may be very unhappy.
yeah.